This platform they raised, they said, is a new platform to rescue Nigeria. And you're suddenly coming up to attacking it. Are you an enemy of Nigeria as they proclaim you to be today?
They are enemies of Nigeria. They are enemies of progress. Nigerians can no longer be fooled. Nigerians from all walks of life watch the videos. I just saw the clip today. And in that hall, what you saw were former this, former that, former this, former that, former this, former vice president, former governors, former ministers, all former this, former that, and all taking Nigeria to former glory. They never take Nigeria forward. The same people who have ruled Nigeria for the last 4 decades, where are we as a country? A nation where 80% of our population are poor. The same people who burnt our country, brought our country to its knees, are the same people who claim they are fire brigade trying to put out the fire. The population of Nigeria, 70% of our population are youths. Where are the youths in that gathering you saw? A bunch of geriatrics. 70% of them are above 75 years old. And you will think that these people are trying to rescue Nigeria. They are political jobbers, political office holders who have no business. What they do from 9 to 5 is sit in their houses, complain about government just for political positions. That's all they do.
Are you an APC member?
I'm not an APC.
It sounds like you're talking for the APC.
I am speaking on behalf of ADC, on behalf of Nigeria, on behalf of the masses who are tired of these old people. Who are tired. I weep for Nigeria. I weep for my generation who lost all opportunity for leadership because we're not trusted, we're not entrusted with anything. The same people who I watched as a child, I heard their name on TV, read them in the news, are the same people who are ruling us, who still want to rule us. You believe that having Asiwaju as president of Nigeria today, and anybody want to take over from Asiwaju today, it should be still a bunch of old people who destroyed our country? They have nothing to offer, Shemu. We're living in a new age, in a new world. These guys have nothing. They can't even understand the language their kids speak. 70% of the population are under 30 years old, Chemu. And you think it's this bunch of old people who have something to offer them? You think that the myriad issues we face as a people will be solved by these people? When they held office, Chemu, what did they do? What did they do to solve our problem that they want to solve today? I saw a lot of those people, they were former ministers in the last administration, 8 years of President Buhari. Where did Buhari take this country to? 8 years ago, 8 years they were ruling this country. And today they come and say they are trying to salvage this country, save this country from what? From themselves and from their past misdeeds. Let's get real. I weep for Nigeria, I weep for the youth of this country. And the worst thing is that a lot of our population, they are so cynical. They no longer believe in themselves. For anybody to think that these people have what it takes to take Nigeria forward, I weep for Nigeria. It's a shame.
Why are you angry? Because on one hand, you say they did not do the right thing by coming in the manner in which they came into your party. On the other hand, you are angry on the...
That is a presidential candidate, 2023 presidential election. His name is Mr. Dumebi Kachikun. He was the presidential candidate for ADC. This political party now where coalition don't take over. I understand his grievances. If na me, the political party, when the political party was silent, and I was presidential candidate, and all of a sudden some bigger weights are coming to take over the party. And when he knows, say most likely something no go reach in hand, as in they no go dey visible. That's a challenge. I will be angry. That's why he's angry right now. But the truth of the matter is this: whoever is calling Mr. Dumebi Kachikun an enemy of Nigeria is wrong. Whoever made that statement should retract it. He was the presidential candidate of this political party all this while. But the challenge is this. Mr. Dumebi Kachikun, do you think you can take power from Tinubu? Politically speaking right now. For the first time in a long while, I have interest in political topics. Check my bio, politics follow. But for the past 2 years, I don't like waiting to happen for governments. I know they talk politics. 2023 election. INEC said Bola Tinubu is number 1. INEC said Atiku Abubakar is number 2. INEC said P2B is number 3. INEC said Kwakwanso Rabiu is number 4. Mr. Dumebi Kachikun, how many votes were you able to collect in 2023? If you continue moving alone as ADC, do you think you can do anything significant in 2027? The pure answer is no. So coalition is okay. Coming together is okay. PDP has been in power for 16 years, from 1999 to 2015. It was in February 2013 that APC was born, which was a coming together of different people from different political parties. That was how they were able to shoot out Goodluck Jonathan in 2015. Now, do you think that any individual in Nigeria can remove Tinubu? Even Obi cannot remove Tinubu. Kwakwanso alone cannot. Atiku alone cannot. So people coming together in the sake of national unity, we should support them. That is the truth. We should support them. Now, he's talking about age. Leadership is not about age. Mr. Dumebi is 47 years old. It's not about age. If you want to know that it's not about age, there are politicians that are 50 years and below in Nigeria, in local government areas, in state house of assembly, even in the red chambers and the green chambers. A politician from Ebonyi state is 50 years old. He was the one that moved the motion. Let them remove all the shanties, that when he's dropping down from Abuja, that he doesn't like poor people, his poor shanties is around. They want to clear it. Instead of talking about what to develop Ebonyi state, where he comes from, he's talking about Abuja. So leadership is not about age, it's about mindset. We have old people that can do well. We have young people that can do well. Old people steal money. Young people steal more money. Carry a youth of 25 years, 30 years and put in presidency. We no get spirit of leadership. Carry and put for presidency. In go bring in blockchain one day, sell Nigeria and cryptocurrency. The reason why I don't know youth. Maybe you don't do your hustle. We dey find fast life, sharp life. I know that most of the old men are misbehaving. I know, but the youth is not the answer. It's not the answer. In as much as politics in Nigeria is expensive, the youth carry youth put for there. Youth no get vision. No use Dubai compare. No youth. If you carry youth no get vision put for presidency, it go sell off Nigeria, and EFCC cannot trace it because the money will be stolen in cryptocurrency. So what I think should be done right now is forging hands together to make things work out. Mr. Kachuku, if things work out for the coalition, of course you are going to be something good position. But fighting ADC right now, if you continue like this, it's a signal that maybe you are now the Julius of Labour Party of what happened back then. Because we know that the powers who hold Nigeria right now, they want to plant as many distractions as minimal as possible. Most of them get questionable characters. That's the truth. Malaya is a perfect match for rain or mockery. They fit themselves rain or mockery. So to remove power from rugged people, because power is not gotten, power is taken by force. That's why Balabulu say grab it and run with it. He understands the rule of the game. You need weary, you need intellectuals, you need people that understand what Balabulu understands. You need people that have strength. But what I would have advised right now is for them to look for a way ADC to bring in Kwakwaso into their midst, and not to make any mistake to sideline Mr. P2B. P2B might be a gentleman, but you see P2B is the horn in ADC. Remove P2B from ADC, nobody go look at them. Assuming say ADC day and P2B no follow, nobody go reason ADC. People they reason ADC right now because of Mr. P2B involved. Any error where powers that be in ADC make to sideline Peter Obi, forget about it. APC continues to 2031. I'm not talking about this because I cannot feed. Lion know the chop grass. No matter who becomes president, I got that I hear. But people are suffering. Youth are running away every day from Nigeria because of poor educational system, insecurity. A lot of things are wrong in Nigeria. That's why I'm interested to see Nigeria work. If I want Japan, I go Japan next 2 months, I go disappear. But I'm in Nigeria because I want to see things work. I'm not a politician, so I cannot play political role. In my business, I'm playing powerful impact and raising people as my power reach. But on this platform where I urge Nigerians to support this coalition. If you don't support the coalition, APC continues. And of course, life goes on. So, Mr. Kachuku, Butuo, 2027, how many votes can you get? APC, Labour Party was invisible until P2B came into the picture. Did you see the wave of obedience, the presence of P2B in Labour Party? So, let's see what happens and pray for them. Okay? Some people are in something not to win and not to lose. While some people are in something to win and not to lose. Okay? So you can be in politics. You know you will not win, but you just want to be there. At this time around in Nigeria, we're looking for winning, pure. Because you might not win and you might not lose. At this time around, we want winning, not just don't win and don't lose.